Today we have a 2005 Mercedes CLK 550 in the shop for removal of the stereo. We have a bad display in it. We're going to see if we can take care of this. You can see our full library of removal guides on our website at carstereohelp.com and repair issues as well. So we're going to start with putting the key in the ignition, turning the key on, shifting to a lower gear, and putting the parking brake on. We're going to open up the pocket here at the top, or here at the bottom, and this will allow you to grasp the front edge of this panel around the gear shift and pull this up. Pull the panel forward because there is a little tongue at the back of it right here that goes into the panel, so that pulls forward. We've lifted the center piece up out of it as well, and we're going to feed this up out through the panel and remove this panel back to the side. Now this is going to give access to the pocket assembly, and we're going to go back behind this piece of plastic on the side, pry this away. There's a little clip on the side, and pull up, and repeat to the right side. This is going to remove the ashtray and cigarette lighter assembly. And we got a bonus today. There's one screw on the right here is right up here. And then there's one screw on the left that we're going to remove as well, that is right here. And these sort of go at a little bit of an angle, and actually these look like to be T22's screws, torque screws. And we're going to see about getting the right torques in here to remove these with. A little bit tight. Okay, there's one. I'm going to move over to the one on the right. We also have another added bonus in here with a penny stuck up here in the side. Two screws. And we're going to back up and pull the AC controls forward from the dash, wiggle them up and down. Pry along the edge to release any clips. And we're going to pull that back from the dash. We're going to turn the AC off. This is now going to give access to two screws here at the bottom, one on the bottom left of the car stereo. One on the bottom right. Again, we have a full library of removal instructions for Mercedes on our website. Most up-to-date list will be found there. It's at carstereohelp.com. We're going to open the cup holder on the right. This is going to help give a little access to the panel above the stereo to start the prying motion. We're going to work our way around the panel. And with pry pressure, the clips release on this panel. And we're going to remove the top control panel from the dash, work our way around to get all the clips loose. Okay, now we got the left side to pop out. We're going to pull this panel forward. And it's got the airbag connected to it, so we're not going to disconnect it. And we're going to remove the screw at the top left of the car stereo. And move over to the one top right of the car stereo. Again, we did not disconnect this top panel because of the airbag sensor is on that. Disconnecting that can sometimes cause a false sense. But we have 4 clips across this for this upper panel. One goes to this One here, one here, one here. We have the 4 clips. One at here, 2 here in the center, and one off to the right as well. They can be somewhat difficult to remove. But now that we have the 4 screws removed, we're going to remove the stereo from the dash. Stereo comes right out. Okay, looks like the connectors and wires are a little bit tight here on this one. We're going to disconnect these connectors, and then we'll show you how the connectors come loose. Here we go. We got a little bit of play in it here. We have the main end, one of the antennas here has a little trigger on the side of it over here, and we're going to push that trigger down in and hopefully release this antenna. Same with the yellow antenna here. The trigger is on this side. We're going to push that down into the connector. That'll allow us to remove it. We have the third antenna over here. This trigger happens to be on the top of it. We're going to push that trigger down with our thumbnail and wiggle that one loose. Now the main connector here with the fiber optic sets here has a little connector or trigger here, and we're going to squeeze this trigger together right here. This is going to allow this arm to pull back and around, and as it pulls around, it releases the connector. This connector, when you go to push it back in, this top piece, the part that swings around, has to be in the all the way open position like this. You put the connector in, and as you close the top down and lock it in place, it pulls the connector into the back of the radio. This is how you remove the stereo from a 2005 Mercedes CLK. Hope this video has been helpful. Thank you for watching. See all our videos at carstereohelp.com. Thank you. Bye-bye.